Don't advertise, then you pay for it.
Yeah, well, you do pay for it. But they do. They also take donations, and I tell you, they make a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, they take it. If you don't give the donation,
it technically isn't a donation.
No.
People,
I can hear more change in your pocket. Okay.
People give as though their life depended on it. So
sometimes it does.
But anyway, I'd like to play one of their songs.
You said anyway
right
twice, and I would just like to tell the listeners that is the correct way to say anyway. Everybody says anyways, adding an S. It is not.
No.
Anyway.
It's anyway.
And my English father will correct people.
Right.
It's not anyways. It doesn't have an S. There are less letters. It's easier to be correct. So I appreciate you for using the correct anyway. But anyway.
I see what you did there.
I brought it back.
You did.
I'm an idiot.
Hey, who put the pepperoni on my pepperoni pizza?
Let's hear the song.
Well,
I'm dying
here's
to
a
hear
pretty
it.
little song. It's called "Oh Pinky Ring."
Oh, pinky ring.
And it goes like this. Oh, pinky ring, oh, pinky ring, the fellas all adore ya. Oh, pinky ring, they bow their heads before ya. And when the Don extends his hand, make sure you kiss that shiny band. Oh, pinky ring, the fellas all adore ya. Oh, pinky ring, if you ain't got one, get one. Oh, pinky ring, you kiss but not a wet one. When holding guns or fine cigars, those diamonds shine just like the stars. Oh, pinky ring, the fellas all adore ya.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
What's that song about anyway?
It's about a pinky ring.
I think I heard it once or twice.
That's nice. There's one thing about a pinky ring. It really says you are the man.
It balances you out.
Hey.
You walk around, you got one hand lower than the other one. It's good.
Yeah. It just glitters as you walk around.
Glitters and gleams. It's a 10-table diamond ring.
It's beautiful.
Pinky ring is it says something about a guy.
It does. It says a lot about a guy, but not too much. People could be listening.
Yeah. Right. Well, that's right. They don't like.
No.
Pinky ring
being recorded right now? I hope not.
I think we are. It's a podcast. I hope they're recorded. Otherwise, we're wasting a lot of time in this room.
But anyway,
I like that song. That was good.
Yes,
I liked it.
That was very nice.
It's a beautiful song. Like I said, they do a lot of songs. They, really, some of the songs they really touch my heart.
Right.
Literally.
I mean, like that one. That's a beautiful song.
It is.
It's like it's an homage
to the pinky ring.
To a pinky ring.
Yeah. And the good thing about the Cosa Nostras?
What's that?
Is the fact that they help out the community.
They do.
Because with the guys that are in the choir, they bring to the community goodwill, cheer, and a very large police presence.
Yes.
The neighborhood very safe.
That's true. You're right.
Yeah. People don't think of that.
They have a similar group in Mexico called the Cosa Notas.
Yes.
They just sing, no keyboards. It's just a cappella.
Ah.
Well, also this year they added
a cappella.
A cappella it's got a small peak.
Oh.
It
with
flies.
very large wings.
They also added a brass section this year.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What are they called?
They're called the Blows and Nostras.
Oh, the Blows and Nostras.
Yeah. So they do, yeah.
Ooh, I like
They do
What
a lot
do they
of,
do?
Well, they do a couple of instrumentals, which is really nice. They, they get up there and they do their solos, and it's a beautiful thing.
Do they do Feliz Navidad?
They do the Italian Christmas horn song.
Oh,
Really?
Do you know how it goes?
I have not
You know,
heard
he
that.
didn't give it to me. I'm going to have to talk to him. Maybe I might be able to get that from him. Oh, I heard you. I guess you guys have seen it then, huh?
We're being silly.
That's so horny.
Stop it.
I can't believe you said that.
You guys want a room, or do you do?
No, we
No.
like being watched.
Oh, turn the lights on. Oh, put the fan on too.
All you need is a little courage to watch. Courage.
A heart.
A brain.
The knife.
What'd you go and do that for?
You know what? That movie, all these years later, is being watched still by kids and appreciated.
It is a great movie.
Yeah, it is.
It's a great movie.
Always will be.
And
They were going to do a version
It's timeless.
of that with based on Lorena Bobbitt.
really,
Yeah.
Really? Where they were searching for the
For
penis?
his, yeah. Oh, it was in September when he cut off my
Remember.
member and threw it down the drain. I would still be hung in chipper if I'd only locked my zipper when Lorena cut off my vein.
Ding, ding. Oh, I begin to cry.
when I look between my thighs. Oh, yes, my crotch is sore. If she comes back, she'll cut some more.
What just
You know
happened?
what? That's a great idea, fellas. I think you should follow through with it.
You should record
You can make a movie. You can make a movie out of that.
A movie. That's the soundtrack right there.
You could call it The Wizard of Ooh.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
look, Toto found a bone.
Oh, nothing much. You put it back. I remember hearing that story, and I was like, "Oh my God, there's nothing that hasn't been done. This is crazy."
I don't know. I just shudder when I think of it. It hurts me.
I would too. It would.
That's
But
why
it
I-
found its way back home.
Yes.
From what I heard.
That's why I
that's
sleep
good.
on my stomach.
Yes, it made its way back home,
Yes.
and then he became a porn star.
That's what I heard. I heard that.
Yes.
Did they actually put a picture of it on a milk carton?
It wasn't enough time.
Yeah, it wasn't missing long enough. Literally.
They had to put it in milk. That's what I think you heard.
It was on a yoo-hoo.
Hey.
Like teeth to keep them.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Sure, why not?
Keeps them clean.
Yeah.
I wonder where Lorena Bobbitt is now.
I think
Do
she's
you?
selling-
Do you really wonder?
She's selling Cutco
I do. Now that
knives.
we're talking about it, right? Like her name hasn't come up anywhere. I wondered if she got remarried.
That's the only, not
I
the only
think
thing that
she
doesn't
did.
come up.
Well, if she did, she married a brave man.
Yes.
That's all I can say.
Absolutely.
I sleep with an iron jockstrap.
Yes, the iron jockstrap by Under Armour.
I wonder what their vows were.
Yeah.
I promise not to cut off your penis.
Yes. Until penis do you part. No, that's the line we crossed out, remember? We talked about this, Lorena. I'm sorry. Wasn't she from Venezuela? Was she Venezuelan or something? She was Latin American. Those hot
I'm sure she was, yes.
I'm going to cut it off. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take a short break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about our own personal Christmas stories.
Cool.
So that'll be fun.
Yes.
All right? And so we'll see you in a bit.
Okay.
I'm here.
Mike Giordano's Wacky Christmas Podcast is brought to you by Factory Underground, Connecticut's premier recording and media production studio, located in the heart of downtown Norwalk. Factory Underground offers state-of-the-art music recording, videography, podcasting, record label services, music marketing, and much more. Look for them on the web at www.factoryundergroundstudio.com.
Help yourselves, I've come to let you know. I feel the need to travel, and so
Okay, we're back.
Wow.
That was quick.
That was the fastest break I've ever been involved in.
Time travel for dummies.
So we're going to do a little thing. We're going to talk about our own personal Christmas stories. How about that?
Okay.
like
You know,
good.
I mean, the holidays, everybody has a story, family, friends, whatever. You gather somewhere, you do something special on Christmas. You know, you want to make the season special because it is,
It
It's
only comes around once a year.
Right. Everybody's, they're in a better mood. They want to do things they haven't done or see people they haven't seen. So,
Do people they haven't done.
Yes.
Or-
yes. That's after a few eggnogs.
Well, I think
Absolutely.
that's more like
Christmas party. Hey.
hey,
that
put
might
the
be
keys
more of a
in the
New Year
bowl.
thing too. But,
What are we, in New Canaan?
Yes, dear.
I don't recognize that BMW.
so, Michael.
Yes.
Oh, I called you Michael.
That's okay. You're a friend. You can call me
Motsy.
Michael.
So, Mots.
Andrew, yes.
So, Mats,
Yes.
have you any personal Christmas stories that you would like to share?
No.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. You know what we used to
And
do?
he's offended
when,
you asked.
When my kids were little, I had a friend of mine
Yeah.
who used to dress up as Santa Claus. And he
nice.
would go to all the houses, and we would leave a present outside. And he would come in with a little elf called Herbie the Elf. And they would bring the kids in. And he would read check the good list and the bad list. And he would sit the children down, and then he would, he'd pull out a pair of Santa's pants that had the burn mark in the back because somebody forgot to put out the fire in the chimney before he showed up, right? So one year, we said our youngest daughter, Ashley, was not being good. So he said, okay, I'll put her on the bad list and just let her know, try and scare her a little bit. Well, she freaked out and started going crazy. And so he had to, no, that's another Ashley. That wasn't this Ashley. And stuff. But Santa Santa used to have a drink at everybody's house.
Oh,
And
boy.
Santa liked scotch.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
So by the time he got to the last house, Santa was shit-faced. So Santa, and they did this for years on end, right? So Herbie the elf knew Santa's needs at times. So Santa needed to take a leak one time.
boy.
So he was outside taking a leak in the bushes while Herbie was holding Santa's pants down so he could take a leak and not pee on himself as somebody from the house party came walking out and saw Herbie the elf and Santa half disrobed in the bushes.
She doesn't even look 18.
Oh
What's
my
wrong
God.
with you?
Are those your Christmas
Is
balls?
that the same guy from the mall?
That's some decorations. So there's my Christmas story.
That's a great Christmas
That
story.
is awesome.
Oh,
That's got me
yes.
beat. How about you, Andrew?
Well, back in the day, when we were in Scotland, the land of Scots. Hey, the Christmas things mean different things to different people. So,
Sure.
as a comedian, I traveled a lot when the kids were younger, and in an effort to control the kids, their mom would call me sometimes to make me pretend to be Santa Claus. And she did it once in the mall and put her phone on speakerphone. And of course, I'm like, it's Santa Claus. I understand you're not behaving, Ian, and you're not going to get any toys for Christmas. And I'm continuing to do all of this. But there are other mothers with kids in the mall, and they're going, that's not Santa Claus. He's not talking to Santa Claus, Billy. And if you don't behave, you're going to get coal in your stocking. And so one time when I was home, I was a little drunk and I started talking like that, and the kids figured out that I am Santa Claus. And they were disappointed because I wasn't wearing a red suit, I wasn't fat, and I wasn't jolly.
Well,
But you grabbed all their asses.
but don't let the real Santa Claus hear that you were impersonating him.
Then I'd get coal for
Yes, because
sure.
that's a bad thing for you.
Yes.
Well, I have a Christmas story. It's kind of like a tradition, I guess. Years ago, when my kids were younger, we would do Christmas Day at the house, and there were a lot of kids around then.
Okay.
So when you unwrap a lot of gifts, there's an awful lot of garbage.
Oh,
Right.
There's a lot of paper. There's a lot of boxes.
Ribbons.
So for whatever reason, we decided instead of throwing it out, we would burn it.
Of course.
That makes sense.
because that's what you do
What
with
a happy
plastic.
Christmas tradition.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we would go to